because it isn't like you put something on your head. It becomes a part of you. It's just part of like your wardrobe. It really is.
It's natural. It's flexible.
It's all 100% beautiful human hair.
Okay, so Sima, you look at her and you design this for her.
Actually, yes, I'm the designer. I have 7 stylists who work with me to create the style, but I usually do all my design and I do all my consultation for women.
All right, the phone. Let's go and take one of our calls here. Vernice from Pittsburgh. Good morning, Vernice.
Good morning.
Do you have a question for Sima and Marilyn?
Yes. I'd like to know what can be done about the hair loss at the top of your head, you know, where the hair begins.
At your forehead or at the crown?
It's the forehead.
The forehead. Okay,
Yes.
Is that common, Sima?
That is very common.
For women even?
For women, it's genetic. And I'm sure you've also lost your sideburns. Is that right?
Bernice?
No, I did not.
Oh.
Just the very front forehead?
Yeah, just in just in the corner.
Corner in the middle?
It's like on the side of the widow's peak.
Oh, okay, right here.
The widow peak is in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, but on the side of that. So it'd be this way. And we've seen that in male pattern baldness too. Where it comes up back.
If there's no follicle there, which I can find out when I see you in person, then we could work with our non-surgical hair augmentation, which is not going to be as big as a system as Marilyn was, but something similar, the same philosophy to create that perfect front hairline for you. Would you like to come in and let me look at you and see what we can do for you, Bernice? We'd love to see you.
So, Vernice, is that something, let me understand, Sima, and we have to go to a break in a minute here, but that she keeps all her regular hair, and then you simply augment the...
Yes.
So how does that work?
That's very technical. I love to go over that with you. A lot of people want me to go through the technical part of it. That's what my stylists are always trained, and we have classes for them. But yes, Bernice will keep her own hair, all of it.
Sure, okay. Well,
and
you don't want to give up what you have.
We add to it.
And still this would have to be replaced, the augmented hair sections would have to be replaced every month or so, the same as Marilyn?
Because it needs to be taken care of by our stylists.
Okay, sure. Yes. But at the same time, it's on. It's attached.
Yes.
It doesn't go anywhere.
No.
Until
swim,
you're ready.
shower, exercise, do all the activities. That's she's saying she does all that.
I do all those things, and the idea is there's so many different types of solution. The most common hair loss is the genetic pattern balding, and it comes in the temple area up here. Not everybody has a full head of hair that's gone.
Okay, we want to talk about, say you're under stress and it's temporary. We need to take a quick break. We'll take the phone calls and also answer those questions. For more information about the New Look Institute, call them 408-279-4247 or check them out on the web at newlookinstitute.com. And only for Body Beautiful viewers, if you call and mention the show, you'll receive a free scalp analysis. When we come back on Body Beautiful, we'll continue chatting about hair restoration and we'll take more of your phone calls. For more information about our show, go to KRON4.com and click Body Beautiful. Once there, you can see videos of past shows and get contact information for the doctors we featured, as well as listings for future shows. Welcome back to Body Beautiful. We're talking about hair restoration with Sima Hilde from New Look Institute in San Jose. First, let me remind you that we'll be taking your calls live on the air with your questions. Here's the phone number, 800-440-4884. We'll also be posting the phone numbers for New Look Institute during and at the end of the segment. And remember, our caveat, any advice we give you today, you certainly want a second opinion. We were joined by your client, Marilyn, who had a total loss of hair, alopecia, and you did a remarkable job on her.
Thank you.
She is now not with us, but we have pictures, before and after pictures of some other clients of yours. Let's go ahead and roll those and take a look. Men, which is more common. That's when we think about hair loss, we think about men.
So this is a great example. He's totally changed. I love his look. We gave him gray hair, and again he has that 8-layer of skin. It's a very thin membrane that stays on his head for almost, could be 4 weeks, could be 6 weeks, and then
if a big wind comes up, it is not going to fly off.
This gentleman is very active.
Okay, he can swim.
with sports and social activity. It's very comfortable.
Now, when you look at his scalp, would you see that there is something there, or
You know, this gentleman, when you look at it, I've worked with him. He really has no follicle to work on with our preventive program.
Okay.
If he had some follicle, and if we come in an early stage of hair loss, I would work with him with our laser hair therapy.
so you could
to
actually
grow.
stimulate
We could.
growth?
We
and try
could,
to
if they had follicles.
recoup the loss. Okay, let's look at this young lady here.
This young lady has alopecia areata. So alopecia areata is very interesting. It comes as patches, and it could grow to different sections of the head. We have given her one of our non-surgical hair augmentation. At this time, this is a very small one covering that area that is balding. And as you know, she looks gorgeous. Similar procedure I did for Marilyn, but a lot smaller because she has some more hair.
I guess that's a lot more common where hair just thins. Maybe
Yes.
as we get older, does it thin naturally, or
Well,
not in
there-
everyone?
Well, when the hair thins for women, again, is genetic and hormonal. So when it's 90% have hair loss, diffuse hair loss all over. But the hair loss is more visible on top. We keep all their hair that they have around the side. We augment the top. We do an add-on, and the add-on is so natural and undetectable that they will enjoy just all sport activity and social activity.
Let's go to the phone lines. We have Ginny from Clayton who has a question for you, Sima. Good morning, Ginny.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
What's your question?
Well, I'm 63. I'm a very active person, and I wear a hat a lot. And I've noticed my hair for the last, I don't know, maybe 10 years has been thinning out. I have thin hair, and it looks like almost like male pattern baldness, where it's the crown where I'm losing my hair. Is there something that I can do either through my diet or some other means that can help me?
Thanks, Jenny.
Thank you. I want to say that if you've been wearing baseball hat or hat for years, it must be your hair must be pretty thinned out. If it is thinned out to a point that the follicles are mostly gone, we must work with our non-surgical procedure, or we do augment your hair. If you have follicles, which again I can tell by seeing you, I could stimulate your follicles to have another 20-30% more hair. At this time when I talk to you, I feel like maybe you have lost more than us being able to stimulate it. Yes, there is a way for you to look at your best all the time without worrying about